we're gonna go through 5 stretches to loosen your hips that you can do from bed. So a great thing to do when you wake up in the morning. I think a lot of us probably wake up with tight hips, especially as we get older. So 5 really easy moves you can do in bed, and even use pillows and stuff to support you, which I will go through when we go through all the exercises, or something you can do before bed, or just a good option for those of you that have a hard time getting down on the floor, getting up and down off the floor. You may be sore knees, sore hips, and it's just too difficult to be on the ground. So you don't have to leave your bed to do these ones. So definitely give these a try, and if they work for you, you can let us know in the comments. So first thing we're gonna do is a leg off the side. So what you would do from lying down in your bed, you'd scoot over to one side. You can use this other hand to help support you. And then that outside leg is literally just gonna fall off the side of the bed. And so all that's doing is giving us a really gentle stretch through maybe the quad and then also the hip flexor. So the front of this leg is just getting a gentle stretch. So I prefer to count stretching with breaths. So you can hang out here for 20 or 30 seconds, or take 5 to 10 deep breaths. And then of course repeating on the other side. So the next one is a cross leg knee to chest. So what that's gonna look like is crossing one knee over, and then we're gonna bring that knee towards us, clasping your hands around the knee. So we're not pulling on the knee, but maybe just underneath, and then pulling that knee in towards your chest. So you can play around with if you pull it to the opposite shoulder, to the same side shoulder, maybe to the middle of the chest. We're all probably gonna have one area that you can tell needs a little bit of extra time. And again, 20 or 30 seconds here, 5 to 10 deep breaths. And then you'd switch and go on to the other side. So next one is a figure 4, so similar setup. I'm gonna cross one ankle over the knee. And so this is might just be where you stop. You might be getting a good enough stretch in the hip here. I'm gonna pull those toes back towards my knee. That's just gonna help strengthen around the knee joint to protect the knee joint. If you need to deepen it a bit, you can push the leg away from you. And if you need to deepen the stretch even more, you can grab onto the back of the thigh and start to pull your thigh in at the same time, using your elbow to press the bent leg away from you. So we're opening up through the hips, we're pulling the thigh forward, and we're pushing that bent leg away. Trying to keep the hips even. Again, taking deep breaths, holding for 20 to 30 seconds on each side, or taking 5 to 10 deep breaths. And then gently releasing. Next one is butterfly. So all you're gonna do here is bring the soles of the feet together, knees apart. And if this is comfortable, you can just hang out here. You can adjust how close to you your feet are. The closer in they get, the more intense the stretch gets. And a great thing to do here is to bring pillows, maybe it's 1, 2, 3, whatever you need, underneath the knees to help support you. So if this is too intense to let gravity pull on the knees, you can support with some pillows. And again, taking full deep breaths into the belly and full exhales. So 20 to 30 seconds here, or 5 to 10 deep breaths. All right, last thing is a spinal twist. So a couple variations you can do here. So one just being starting on the back, feet planted on the not the floor, the bed, and then letting the knees fall over to one side. And maybe you bring your gaze over to the opposite side of the knees. And again, great place here. You could put a pillow between the knees. You could put a pillow underneath that bottom leg, or both, whatever you need to make this accessible. If you're feeling pain in the hips and the knees, like not good stretch, but like uncomfortable pain, just support yourself however you need to. You can even put a pillow behind your back. So if I were like this, maybe a pillow here, maybe a pillow between my legs and underneath my legs. And of course you can do whatever you'd like with the arms. They can come out to the side if you want. So to progress the twist, we're lengthening one leg out and then bringing the top leg over, bending at the knee. And again, maybe the gaze comes to the opposite side. And you can support yourself here too. You can bring a pillow underneath the knee here. Or again, You could bring a pillow behind your back, and of course, whatever you'd like to do with the arms. So again, at least 20 or 30 seconds on each side, or 5 to 10 deep, full breaths. So those are your 5 stretches you can do in your bed. I hope that they are helpful for you. If they are, go ahead and leave us a comment down below letting us know that you tried them out and they're useful. And you can give this video a like and subscribe to our channel as well. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in another video. Bye.